So many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is, it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Hello, everybody. I'm excited to talk to you today about what you guys know is one of my favorite topics, which is Instagram. I haven't talked about this in some time, so let's talk some Instagram. And I'm going to share with you like the most simple thing that when I tell you, you're going to be like, duh, of course. But nobody ever thinks of it. And until someone else told me about this, it hadn't crossed my mind either. So if you don't know who I am or you're new here, I am Soraya Goddard, and I am obsessed with the idea of teaching network marketers how to use social media effectively so that they can grow their business. Thanks for hopping on, guys. So happy to see you here on a Sunday. I have been doing consecutive videos and podcasts every single day, and you guys are loving them. Literally every day now has beat my old podcast highest download record. So thank you for that. I love it. If you guys are going to keep consuming it, I'm going to keep giving it. So happy to have you guys here. But I want to talk about Instagram today. But again, if you've been on any of my videos, if you've seen any of my content, listen to any of my content, then you know that I like to talk about the why, because I can really talk to you about the how, and I can talk to you about all the micro stuff. But if you don't understand the big picture, then you are going to be missing out. So let me talk to you about Instagram today. Oh my God, all my favorite people are hopping on today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm loving it on a Sunday. But let's talk about some Instagram, and let me give you a tip that you can use if you're not already doing this, and you can pass it on. And for those of you who are already doing this, it's a good reminder to go back and just get connected with what works. So let me tell you a little bit of a story first and why this matters. So when I first started using social media, I had no idea what I was doing. And in fact, I actually turned to social media because I ran out of friends. I literally ran out of friends to talk to. I had just moved to DC about a year and a half earlier, and the only people that I knew outside of my work were from my gym. And I had enrolled basically all my friends from my gym, and then I was like, okay, now what? I don't have any more friends to talk to. And at that time, I had pretty much zero social media presence. I was one of those people who like had a private Instagram that I just basically posted like dog and food photos on and travel photos for my family. So I didn't have an audience there. I didn't post anything on Facebook. Like literally, I never posted on Facebook. Maybe once a year, maybe twice a year at most. And so I was starting from scratch, like from absolute scratch in terms of an audience. So I figured out, I took some courses here, I experimented there, but I made all the mistakes, every single mistake. And I will tell you that if you looked at my Instagram and my Facebook at that time, the one thing that it had in common is that there were beautiful photos, like beautiful photos on the odd chance that I did post, okay? But in the mix of those beautiful photos, not a one of my face. Not a one of my face. And it's not because I don't like the way that I look. It's not because, I don't know, I wasn't a selfie taker. I wasn't a photograph taker of myself. I didn't have professional photos. I didn't have photos of myself. And like this is a couple years ago too, right? The photos that I had from my camera, quite frankly, sucked. Like they just weren't that great. So I never posted photos of myself. So that continued. And I didn't really do it consciously, but as I was using my Instagram to build my business, because I got kind of geeky about Instagram, I was taking the most gorgeous flat lays. I was taking, I was doing inspiration quotes, and all my photos were perfectly edited, and I learned how to use Lightroom and all that stuff. I was using beautiful stock photos, just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff, but there weren't that many of me. And then one day I was listening to a Jenna Kutcher podcast. If you don't know who she is, she's kind of an Instagram influencer. She came from the photography world, and she said that she tripled her Instagram engagement by changing from her beautiful photos. She's a professional photographer, by the way. Changing from posting like one photo of her every 3 or 4 posts to every single post having a photo of her. She tripled her engagement. And I figured, well, if it can work for her, then it can probably work for me too. So I figured out the art of the selfie. I figured out how to take photos of myself. I got other people to take photos of me, and I started posting photos of me. Almost immediately, my engagement went through the roof. People commented more than they did. People DM'd me more. People stopped. You can see all the little stats if you have a business account on Instagram, and you could see all that stuff, and my numbers were going through the roof. I will say that my engagement has at least doubled. I haven't checked it in a while since I started doing this. And so if you are scared of taking photos of yourself, or you just don't do it that often, maybe you're not scared, but you don't do it that often, then it is time to change, guys. It is time to embrace the selfie. The selfie is not just for the millennial. I am over 40. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, without looking ridiculous. And so Instagram, and I would say the same applies to Facebook, quite frankly, but particularly on Instagram, because Instagram is cold market, okay? And what I mean by that, Instagram is a cold market platform. Instagram is where you go to reach out to strangers, right? I have 6,000 something followers on Instagram. I don't know those people. Like, I know some of them, of course. I don't know all 6,000 people. And so on Instagram, and the difference between Instagram and Facebook is that Facebook, you're kind of a little bit more connected to the people you know in real life. On Instagram, you have a much larger followership, much more people seeing your content that are not people who already know, like, and trust you. And so particularly on Instagram, it's important to make sure that you take that cold market following and turn them into warm market. And what I mean by that is that they don't know who you are, they don't know what problem you solve, to transitioning them to they know who you are and they know what you can help them with, right? That's kind of, that's a very broad overview of cold market to warm market. And in fact, I've got some podcasts on all that in the buying cycle if you want to go back and take a look at that. But Instagram is cold market, so these people don't know you, right? So how do you get these people to know you and therefore interact with you? Well, you show them your beautiful face. I will tell you that I have an Instagram course that over 100 people have gone through now, and almost every single person, in fact, I shouldn't say that. I should say every single person who implements this has seen an increase in engagement. And so here's what I want you to do to boost your engagement on Instagram. I want you to start posting pictures of yourself. Ideally, 75% of the pictures on your feed should be pictures that contain you, okay? That contain you, your face, something where you're in it. And here's why. People want to know, like, and trust you, but they can't do that if they don't know what you look like. So I like to tell people, I am a huge fan of interior design and home decor. Like, it's just something that I'm passionate about and I love it. And I love looking at photos on Instagram about interior design. But the problem with a lot of these design accounts is that the interior designer only posts photos of these gorgeous, gorgeous homes and things that they've done, but they never show photos of themselves. So I don't really know ever whose account I'm actually looking at, which is really kind of weird. And so the smart designers who want to stand out and who want to actually build a name for themselves and have a brand that is recognizable and have an emotional connection with their audience are the ones who post photos of themselves. So I would say the same times 10 for network marketing. If you want to build trust with your audience and eventually sell them something, sell them a product, sell them on your business opportunity, then you need to post photos of yourself. And so get in the habit of taking photos, get in the habit of getting other people to take photos. If you collect photos every single day, you don't need to be a model. You don't need to be whatever you think you need to be. You don't need to be that. You just need to be you and post photos of your beautiful face all the time. I would go one step further. This is a bonus tip. If you're using Instagram stories, which you absolutely should be, you should be showing your face every single day on Instagram stories. And you should be talking face to video, face to screen to your audience, your people, connecting with them every single day. All right, guys, that is honestly the most simple tip that I can give you, but it is the most impactful. It's something you can do today. It is something you can do consistently to make a change in your account. So if you look at your feed and your feed is all photos of whatever else you're posting photos of, then you need to change that and make it 75% your face and you on your account. And I promise you, you will get a better response. People will understand you. They will get a better idea. Even if they don't really know who you are, they connect with you more. They think that they know you, right? And that's really what we want. I mean, the more authentic engagement and the more authentic connection, the better. So that is one tip that you guys can do today. If you are looking to really grow your Instagram account though, and you are in the network marketing space, I need you to go over to SorayaGoddard.com/Instagram, because that is where you can get my Grow Your Team on Instagram course. That is a course that over 100 network marketers have gone through and seen crazy results. People enrolling 10 customers in their first week, all sorts of good testimonials over there. So definitely go check that out. That is at SorayaGoddard.com/Instagram. I break down, it is so insane how much information is really in that course. I break down everything from the strategy of why you need to post, how you need to post, how often, what kind of content, what if you don't know what to post. All those questions I answer, plus a million more. There's worksheets, bonuses, Q&A sessions, all sorts of stuff in there. So go check it out at SorayaGoddard.com/Instagram and level up your Instagram so you can use that platform to reach out to everybody out on the interwebs and enroll new customers. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Talk soon. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SorayaGoddard.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.